Well, yes, the film is obviously about magic. What I loved about the script and the world that Eli Roth created with John Huttman, the production designer, was that it was magic in the real world. And magic is all about transformation. It has been right back to the shamans. It's all about changing, lead into gold, alchemy. And the idea of that being a metaphor for now is, I think, a really exciting one. Is that we don't have to remain in a place of stasis, that we can actually change and transform into something else. And I think that's a very positive message to children. It's a family film, so you don't want to get too heavy or preachy, frankly. But it's a wonderful, gentle message to send to children, that you don't have to remain labelled and identified by those things that you are at high school or at university or even in the workplace. You can change those things, which I think is really, it's a very positive message.
But I can say English. Okay.
I have 4 children, which is a big responsibility, and part of it, I don't know whether for right or for wrong, I've never spoken to my children as anything less than human beings. What I love about the film is it doesn't patronize children. It doesn't make the world a sentimental, happy, easy place. It actually, and the film talks about this, it celebrates the weirdness of all of the characters. I think that the notion of childhood actually is a 19th century concept. It didn't exist, in ages prior to that, and it's certainly become a marketing concept. And I think children are much more resilient and wise and capable and knowing about the world around them. And so to present complex worlds for them, I think is far more exciting task and opportunity as an actor, rather than trying to teach them a lesson. Because I don't know if any of you have children, but my children can smell a lesson 100 miles away and run in the other direction. It's interesting when you get to the age that I am, and yes, I've been lucky enough to win a few awards. It doesn't mean I necessarily deserve them, but I got them, and the one always focuses on the successes. And I think what makes you indomitable is what you learn from your failures. And I have had thousands of them, both personally and professionally. And they have taught me far more about being beaten down, getting back up, not trying to not repeat the same mistakes than I think you learn very little from success.
Nel film si dice che
As an actor, I don't think about myself and my own experiences when I'm creating a role. I am totally bored with myself. I don't know what you're all doing here. Maybe you're all bored as well. Just have a little sleep. I couldn't be less interested in my own experience and bringing that to the screen or to the stage. It's the whole process of acting for me is an empathetic one, where you try and understand someone else's reality. But yes, I think the film very much talks about 3 people who are in various ways orphaned or marooned, and they have to come together as a family, as a sort of a broken family, in order to find their collective power to solve the problem at hand. And I think families are formed in many, many different ways. They always have been, but they haven't necessarily always been socially accepted or acknowledged. In terms of my own experience, there's absolutely no difference between the love that I have for my adopted daughter and my 3 biological boys.
Ce lo dice il suo personaggio.
Alla fine
I would make sure that everyone the age of 18 and up registers to vote in the American elections, the midterms. That's what I do. I come from a country where it's voting in democracy is compulsory, and I think that freedom is a responsibility that is fast becoming a massive responsibility. So I would encourage everyone to vote. I don't know why the rest of the world can't vote in the American elections, because it affects us all, but yes, definitely. Helping people to register to vote.
Paper.